Whew. What are we, 9 minutes late? We're a little late. I don't even have full battery power. We'll see if we can get the full 2 hours in on this. Hold on, we got ads. I'm not even live on my end. Maybe I'm live on your end. Who knows? Friday Night Chaos. There you go. There's a television show. Friday Night Chaos. Hey! What's up, everybody? Salute! What's up? We're just chilling on this Friday night. I didn't know I was going live earlier today or yesterday. This was within about a 45-minute period. I said, you know what? I don't got time to take notes tonight. That's it. The second this show is done, we got to hit the road. We got things to do. So we're going to do this live, man. So the future unit, you guys that are going to catch this after the fact, you were not able to catch us live because I gave 40 minutes of notice. I get you. But this is a little different, all right? You're not getting BC with his notes. It's not a nice little packed review. This is a live review. L-I-V-E. You're going to get my raw emotions. See what I did there? Raw emotions on this show, man. By the way, Sam Byers, if you're still up in this chat, Sam Byers, while I was attempting to go live 9 minutes ago, I saw a super chat up in here, man. You chucked a coffee at the channel. So, Sam Byers, where I come from, coffee for coffee. Salute. I appreciate you, Sam. Big time, man. And that coffee you chucked at the channel. And MD20, two-spot coffee. What up, BC? Sore as hell, hoping for a good show. I wouldn't get your hopes too high. It is World Wrestling Entertainment. It is Paul Levesque McMahon. We still have a McMahon in charge. But, listen, it's Friday night. We're gathering the unit. We are hoping for a damn good show, man. We're going to see what Bayley does, actually. And I got about 3 screens mixed up here. So, if you guys are hearing buzzing or anything like that, all apologies. I got the main camera. I got the side computer, I got the phone, and I got the big screen. So I actually have 4 screens. So if you guys are hearing buzzer or anything like that, man, all apologies. MD20, I appreciate you, man. Ray Hunt, also gold status. Ray Hunt, BC's internet going through struggle and adversity. Not really, just low battery. Yeah, just low battery, Ray Hunt. My internet's pretty badass as long as I keep up on it. But I gave you guys 3 uploads yesterday, and that took a lot of juice out of microphone, one of my computers, and we just had a lot of business after those 3 uploads, so I wasn't able to really pump any energy into any of these things. But Ray Hunt, salute, man. Scott McMinn, man. You see the post I put up yesterday, guys, about Bayley? Anybody see that? Those are legit numbers, guys. Bayley has won 5 matches out of 63 in 2023. Her winning percentage is 7%. We did Steiner math in the upload yesterday. I did that with you guys, man. By the way, guys, we are, how far? We're 4 minutes into the stream. I forgot to even mention. Smackdown is live. We have Carlito Caribbean Cool and Bobby Lashley right now. So, Carlito, Bobby Lashley. I feel like I'm back in 2002, 2003. Raw versus Smackdown, the video game. These two are big components. I used to always have them matched up. Anyway, Scott McMinn. Yeah, that Bayley situation is wild, man. Jimmy Fingers 19. Jimmy Fingers 19, man. I saw that 20 spot in yesterday. One of the 3. Another 20 spot by Jimmy Fingers 19. A bunch of coffees, man. And I could not agree more, like I usually do. Jimmy Fingers 19 is spot on. But I wanted to give a shout out. That was going to be in a separate upload over the weekend. One of the upfront uploads. But since you're in here now, Jimmy Fingers 19, salute, dude. I appreciate the several coffees. And Jimmy Finger says, you're going to need 3 screens for Bayley's badonkadonk. Yeah, man, that's one of the finest badonks in the business, dude. How about Sky Blue? You ever see Sky Blue, Jimmy Fingers 19? Sky Blue, man. That's one beautiful girl right there. And no matter which way she's turned, salute Jimmy Fingers 19. Hopefully Bayley's got some good booking to go with that badonkadonk tonight. She's supposed to address damage control. Or the future of damage control. We'll see. Oh, man. I think I got everybody there. There was a 6-month membership to Sean Sanders. What's good, BC? Always good to hear the Amped Up podcast. To Sean Sanders, man. Salute to 6 months, dude. Appreciate you. Yeah, we are amped up now. It is Smackdown. We are 15 minutes into the show. Only 6 minutes into this amped up live stream review because I was 9 minutes late. I'll take the L on that. Carlito, Bobby Lashley. Feel like I'm back in the early 2000s, man. Street Profits are outside playing the cheerleaders for Bobby Lashley. Carlito showing that power over Bob Lashley, man. LWO is in the corner of Carlito. Looks like we're going to a commercial in about 10 seconds. Oh, no, they're going to have Carlito go out and get him. Commercial is held off. Now all the dirt sheets were like, expect a really good show tonight. Well, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. Every time they say that, expectations are let down tenfold. See, I don't like these Street Profits, man. I've been giving them praise the last several weeks. Praise because they've been more serious. They've been badass. Man, when they're clowns like this, it is obnoxious, man. They're better than this. They have to stop the comedy clown shit. I can't decipher if that's face Street Profits or heel Street Profits. Just because they're teasing down on Carlito doesn't make a difference. They're acting clowns right now. The last several weeks, the Street Profits have been legit. Straight-faced, serious, badass, whooping ass in the ring. That's the Profits we need. Serious Profits are best for business. Ah, there we go. We're in a commercial break, guys. You're not missing anything. Who's up in here, man? Got some gold team up in here or what? Where's the gold team? James Miller. What up, James Miller? Gold team. Eric Leno, gold unit up in here. Country Steph. What up, Country Steph? Where's all my gold team? Scott McMinn, Colin. All right, we got some gold unit up in here. Hold on, I think I saw coffee. Hold on. Anthony Boley, Alicia Vukovic, Jacqueline Robinson. There's the gold unit channel members. What up? Go Jackets. William F. Dante Jaron 23. In fact, Dante Jaron 23 with that 5-spot coffee. Watching a show with the wifey, listening to you, BC. We'll catch SmackDown later if you give it a good review. Bayley, Sky Blue, Tony, booty for days. Well, first of all, Dante Jaron 23, gold status. Always good to see you up in here, man. Salute. Appreciate the coffee. Number 2, thank you for trusting me to decide if you should go back and watch any of this show. I really do take that responsibility serious, that you put that type of stock in BC, a lot of you guys. So I will give you the most honest review in this, I assure you. But 3, as far as your list here, Bayley, Sky Blue, and Toni Storm, that might be the 3 best asses in the business, possibly, right? For the females. Which is all that BC can judge on. So I think it would be Bayley, Sky Blue, Toni Storm. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of good ones. But we're not going to turn this into rating rating that. Dante Jared 23. Salute, man. Adam, clearly, with a coffee. What up, Adam? Appreciate it, dude. All right, we're back, man. Carlito and Bobby Lashley. Street Profits, complete cheerleader mode right now, man. So Lashley, Carlito. LWO is in Carlito's corner. Street Profits in Bobby Lashley's corner. Now, I would have loved to have started SmackDown with a major storyline, really set up the night, go back to it throughout the night, end of the night cliffhanger. Instead, we're just doing a match. B-Fab is backstage. Who was that with B-Fab? What did I just miss? Who was that with B-Fab? Adrian Adonis. Great. That's all we need. Adonis and B-Fab. 100 on those ups. I appreciate that, guys. Big time. Yeah, there was no reason we couldn't have a big storyline to start the show, and then you go into Carlito and Bobby Lashley, first match of the night. But that's the problem with this show. They don't have a big storyline. Like, what is their big storyline on SmackDown, guys? I'm not even kidding. Like, the Bloodline isn't really it anymore. Roman doesn't show up anyway. Now everybody's just brawling on the outside. Profits and LWO are just beating each other up. In the ring, Carlito took a weird move from Lashley. I don't even know what that was. Lashley looks to get the cover on Carlito. There you go. Welcome back to WWE. Carlito just ate a simplistic L. Not saying that Lashley should be losing. Definitely not. Weird match to book. You know, if you're gonna do a straight up loss, kind of a weird match to book, and then you're still doing the extracurricular activity, right? Everybody is still just beating each other up. LWO and Street Business all beating each other up. Escobar's on the ring apron. He's just watching Carlito get whooped. So this hesitation is what's causing the big rift between Carlito and Escobar. Mysterio hits the ring with a chair. Only then does Escobar get into the ring, but he's conflicted. What am I missing? What is he so conflicted about? Does he not want Carlito in the group now? I think he's saying he's not a part of us or something to Carlito, to Rey Mysterio. Rey just pushed Escobar, says we're all La Familia. Escobar's like, dude, you did not just shove me, man. Escobar just turned on the LWO. Escobar just attacked Rey Mysterio, kicked Carlito out of the ring, and Escobar is holding Mysterio's mask, yelling at him. Picks up Mysterio by his mask. Mysterio just gives him some fucking mom slaps, like your ma would give you when you were like 10 and you disobeyed. Mysterio just smacked the shit out of Escobar, bruh. Escobar's on his ass right now, like, damn, what am I doing? Dad, ma hit me. What is happening here? Now Ray's standing over Escobar. This is one of the weirdest turns I've ever seen. Ray's laughing. Ray's like trying to pick him up. You go smack him again? Low blow right here, man. No. There you go. Escobar now just... oh, fuck. Poor Ray, man. Thank goodness he already had Dominic and... what's the daughter's name? She's beautiful. Because Escobar just rammed Mysterio back first into the post, and Ray landed. His balls went right into the fucking top of the stairs, man. Like the edge of the stairs. Escobar says, I loved you. You were my hero. You made me do this. Zelina finally got out there. I don't know if she was enjoying the last layer of, or last piece of triple layered moose cake at catering. Zelina's looking damn good. Damn, Malachi Black. Malachi wins the night. Look at Zelina, bruh. She got all the mustard in her hair and shit from catering, right? How many fucking hot dogs she eating? Damn, girl, you got that shit all up in your hair. More of a ketchup kind of guy myself. Ray now holding his leg. Now, see, Ray was laughing earlier when he turned on him. Now he's not laughing. All right, then. Delano. Carlito blames Santos for leaving the brass knuckles for Logan Paul to use. Oh, is that what they're... okay, all right. Follow along, BC. If I cared more, I probably would have remembered that. The LWO has been so poorly booked, and they're already turning on each other. I feel like they just got together, man. I feel like Escobar was just the centerpiece of the LWO, and now Escobar is already a bad guy, but he never even got over as a good guy yet. I don't mind the turn. I just don't know how this is going to lead to caring. I mean, we're going to see Ray and Escobar again, but the problem with that is we already saw them as faces go at it. This is where Paul Levesque pretty much books himself into a corner. He gives us all these matches, and then we just get him in a different type of a way, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mind it, but... I mean, that was... I don't know. It's a little weird to me. Yeah, that was a... who put that? Nasir Alexander. That was a funny turn. I didn't know what was happening. Ray like smacked him after he already got turned on, and then like was smiling, like, get up, you fucking idiot. Like Escobar's just like that. You know, every family has like the stupid kid. You gotta smack him around a few times. I don't know. That was that was a little weird. That was a little too who was that? Mr. Big 200, gold status too, by the way. Yeah, that was definitely very weird. That was Cy Richard, I missed the start of the show. Well, what happened at the start of the show? Was there a big storyline that started, maybe? Maybe there was. I'm talking about in the ring, though, like a good 15-minute segment to start the show. A major storyline. But what happened at the start? Maybe I missed something immaculate because Cy is telling me that I missed something big. What happened at the start of the show? That was huge, guys. That I needed to see. James Miller says I missed nothing. So I don't understand why I would need to I only missed a few minutes. Yeah, Cy, I don't think I missed the start of the show at all. Everybody's telling me I missed nothing at all. It went right into the LWO versus Street Business. Yeah, Go Jackets is saying the start was just an argument between with all the LWO. That's all. They were just all arguing, I guess. Again, I stand by what I say. This is way too early to break them up. How about you book them correctly, and we can look at them as a bona fide badass group or not. But you can't give them no real good booking and then just have Escobar just turn this quick. Is Carlito just going to take the place of Escobar in the group, and then Escobar is supposed to do what? What are you doing with him exactly? After he's done wrestling Ray and wrestling Carlito, how are you caring about heel Escobar? How are you booking heel Escobar? Because it's a lot harder than you think, you know. So this covers up a nice little Band-Aid for a month of booking for Escobar and maybe LWO. Just saying, guys. That's not harsh. Listen, I'm just chilling out, having a coffee on a Friday night, watching some wrestling. That's all. Just a dude with a mic who has a good eye for pro wrestling, and I'm just asking some questions. This type of booking is a Band-Aid. It's literally called Band-Aid booking. Way too soon to break up LWO. Just book them correctly. It feels like just a few months ago, and I think it was, when they first got together, and we were all like, oh, LWO is back. This is going to be awesome. Santos Escobar. Who is this? Is that Charlie and her little Jordans? Not Charlie Crew. What is her name? Escobar's leaving the arena. He's pissed off. He's got his luggage. He knows that if he's flying Delta, he's going to be there for a few. He tried to slam the door. The door went. It's one of those fucking pulley doors. You know, it has like a pull system so it doesn't shut real quick. So he tried to slam it and the door wouldn't go. Poor Santos. Kevin Owens is at ringside on commentary. He's got his Veterans Day tie on. Taking the place of... Who's on Friday nights now? Is it Corey Graves? Corey Graves, I believe, right? Yes, and then Corey Graves just had a kid with Carmella, Dimitri or Demetris Polinsky. Congratulations to Corey Graves and Carmella. I talked about that in one of the uploads yesterday as well, guys. I put up 3 uploads yesterday. For any of you guys that caught all 3 of them, you guys are the fucking rock stars of the entire channel. You know this, Gilly. Colin, 5-spot coffee, by the way. Colin, what up, man? Gold status. I believe back in 2004 SmackDown, Carlito defeated John Cena for the United States Championship. And I remember that to this day. Good memory, bro. Pretty badass match to have both of them in their prime as well. I'll tell you this, Colin. I don't think anybody wants that United States Championship right now, man, after seeing those pics with Logan Paul. Freaking Logan Paul. Logan Paul, the best picture is not even... the controversy is the shower picture, right? He's got the title on his fucking schling-ding-a-ling down there, and he's got the fucking title literally wrapped around it, and he's in the... That's the controversy. Here comes Bayley, by the way. We have a lot to say about Bayley, but let me finish this thought. The funniest picture is when he's in bed and he's being cuddled. He's being spooned by his woman. His lady friend is behind him. It's supposed to be the dude spooning the girl. She is spooning him so that Logan can spoon the United States Championship. That was hilarious. Here's Bayley. Man, that was a rough upload I had to put up yesterday, man, when we went over those Bayley statistics. 5 wins out of her last 63 matches. 7% is her winning percentage. That means she only wins 7 matches out of every 100. So hopefully this announcement is big. Hopefully this changes course for Damage Control, but more importantly, Bayley. Because EO is fine right now. EO has a great title run going.
Women's Tag Team Champions, Miss Money in the Bank, and WWE Women's Champion.
She's listing off Damage Control's accomplishments, Money in the Bank, tag titles, current champion. None of which has to do with Bayley, by the way. I love Bayley's actually a really good heel. That's why the bad booking for Bayley really is upsetting. Because she could be so badass. She's such a good heel, guys. Man, those what chants are loud. Yeah, she wants Io to come out. One of my favorites in the industry, Io Shirai, Io Sky. This woman right here is amazing, man. This girl is the best. Io. Oh, Kairi Sane. Dakota Kai's out there. Kairi Sane. Io with that championship, and she's making this division very proud. That's a prestigious title reign. That is a relevant, prestigious champion. Her matches lately, top-notch. The booking has been actually good for Io. Knock on it. Can't believe I'm saying that. Now, if they boot Bayley out of the group, who's the new leader, right? I don't think it would be Io and Kairi. Because they want somebody to rock the mic a little bit more vividly. It'd probably be Dakota Kai. Man, they're going back to July 27th, 2020, when Bayley took out Kairi Sane. 3 years ago. Long-term storytelling, damn it. Dakota says Kairi will just make Damage Control stronger. Bayley's not so convinced. Io. Stronger than ever. I love the accent. Io. Bayley is not. Bayley looks like all their mother. They're all so tiny. Kairi says, I respect you as the leader of Damage Control to Bayley. I forgive you, says Kairi to Bayley. For July 27th, 2020, long-term storytelling. Group hug, hug it out. Come on, it's Paul Levesque McMahon's sportsmanship era. Mutual respect era. So we get a group hug. And here comes Bianca Belair. Probably Charlie is not far behind because wherever there's a championship title, Charlie is around. Bianca says she's gonna flip all three. Well, there's 4 of them out there. Well, she's gonna have friends. One of them's gonna be Charlie, I bet. Ah, no. Here comes Charlie. Wah, wah, wah. It's the Queen! It's the Queen! OMG! Who's the commentator out there? What the fuck is the commentator's name? Michael Cole, and what's the other guy's name? Neil Patrick. Neil Patrick Harris. It's a Queen! Brian Robinson, gold status. Oh, BC, you were right. It's not hard to figure out WWE's booking. It's kind of sad. Whether it's Vincent Kennedy or Paul Levesque, it's pretty easy to see where they're going with all this. It's never really that shocking. And now Asuka is coming out with Charlie and Bianca. Asuka was playing the Kana character for months. She was doing great as a heel. Then they had her as a tweener, and now she's always just Charlie's sidekick. That's what I said, man. I said exactly that in one of my recent uploads, what Asuka just said. That'd be hilarious. The significant other of Asuka, right? They're in bed. Asuka comes out, and right before she jumps on the bed, she says, "Nobody's ready for Asuka." Yeah. 6-woman tag match tonight. Asuka, Belair, Charlie versus Io, Kyrie, and Bayley. Maybe Bayley gets turned on. Maybe there's more dissension there. Or Bayley just eats another L, and she'll be 5 for 64. A lot of you guys are saying war game. For the ladies' war games? No, I think they're just doing a 6-man tag now. So if that was the lead to war games, I would have not have had a 6-man because 6-woman. Because now we're basically seeing the match. The only difference is you add one person a team, you add a ring, and you add a cage around the ring, and you have the gimmick. You know, they have to start learning how to get to these pay-per-view matches by not having them just brawl and have actual matches before the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view, that should be the first time we're ever seeing a lot of these matches. Dragon Lee coming down to the ring. He's going to... Wait a sec. I just saw this match, didn't we? Dragon Lee versus Cedric. I just watched it. They shook hands. It was the mutual respect era, remember? Unit, am I... It's been a long day, man. I got a headache, to be honest. I've had so much business and travel to do. I rushed this live for you guys, and I am still 9 minutes late. Didn't they just face each other a couple weeks ago? It was a clean victory by Dragon Lee, and they shook hands. Good job, Wrestler A. You too, Wrestler B. I have mutual respect for you, Wrestler A. I have the same mutual respect for you, Wrestler B. All right, that's what Paul Levesque does these days. Everybody shake hands afterwards. Yeah, you guys are telling me, yeah, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Something like that, bro. I just saw it. I don't know why Levesque McMahon is parading the same exact match. There's not even a reason for it. Like, we literally found out who won 2 weeks ago. It was a straight victory between two faces. Why did we even get that match between two faces? Just to have sports entertainment wrestling? Just to have sequences? Just to put on moves? To have a wrestling match? And then they shook hands. Am I watching pro wrestling or am I watching amateur wrestling? Where's the storylines? Good guy versus bad guy. Why should I care about Dragon Lee versus Cedric Alexander? Are they going to shake hands afterwards? Are they going to put on a great athletic contest? Oh, I can't wait. I'm glad I'm spending my Friday night watching athletic contest with choreographed, predetermined, pre-planned, rehearsed wrestling matches. Shake hands. Everybody calm down, all right? Relax. I tell you. I tell you, I don't know what age it is. This is just fucking... I don't know what the rematches just have to stop, man. They just think they get lazy and they just say, hey, run it back, all right? Run it back. You guys did pretty good last time. Do it again on national TV. Do that on a house show. Don't put that on a TV fucking show. Fuck you doing, Triple H? Come on, man. D Brown, dude. D Brown, what up, man? Let me give you a proper salute, D Brown. I see that coffee super chat. What up, BC? Currently working, so I can't watch the show. Am I missing much? D Brown, I mean, not the, I'm always declared negative or harsh, so this is just truthful. D Brown, 46 minutes into the show, you missed nothing. Escobar, Carlito lost straight up against Bob Lashley, and then the LWO and Street Profits just beat each other up. Escobar turned on the LWO already, turned on Ray Ray. Problem with that is we already saw this match, so Triple H is just going to give us a rematch, but now Escobar is at least a heel. It was a weird, you got to see it, D Brown, just because of how awkward the whole turn was. At one point, Ray, after he was turned on, got up, smacked Escobar, and was smiling. Helped Escobar back up like he's a kid, and he was going to teach him a lesson. I don't know. And then what happened? And then they just set up a 6-woman tag for later in the night. That's it. And we're about to see Dragon Lee versus Cedric Alexander, a straight rematch between two faces that we just saw 2 weeks ago. D Brown, you haven't missed anything on your Friday night, bro. Honestly, go get laid. You'll have a much better time. Go to a fucking movie. Go shopping. Is anything, or go food shopping. Those are still open at 8:47 Eastern time, right? D Brown, I appreciate you, man. That's just an honest, amplified review and truth so far. 46 minutes into this show.
Welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown. Dragon Lee, Cedric Alexander. We're going back from a couple of weeks ago. We've got KO on the commentary guest tonight. So Michael Cole,
Yeah, you got that, superior tech. You got that right, brother. You got that right. At this point, this show is probably making us all fucking think, where did we go wrong? The United States Championship, Scott McMahon. That's who. Just ask Logan Paul. Yo, William F. One of my longtime tried and trues, man. William F. 10-spot, couple of coffees. What up, William F.? Watching a promo for Raw coming to town, and all I can think of is Seth's music for 10 minutes and not being able to hit mute. No, William F., you'd be live. You'd have to, like, run to the nearest corridor. I don't care if you've already had a hot dog or a cold beverage. You got to go get another one. Get out of there. Tell whoever you're with if you're ever live and Sethington is out, man. Just tell him you got to go. You'll be back in 10 minutes. William F. Too funny, man. William F., I still to this day mute the TV when they do the Seth Rollins sing-along. Give a proper salute to William F. Salute, man. Good to see you up in here, William F. Guys, thank you for those of you that are in here live on a Friday, chilling with BC, watching a little bit of pro wrestling, because I cannot do a straight upload tomorrow. I just don't have the time. After this, we gotta hit the road. So this is the only way I could do this on 40 minutes of notice. So I know most of you guys are going to catch this over the next 48 hours. Even if you're not watching this live, if you're watching this in the future, if you're watching past BC at this point, you still got to smash that up, guys. Help out the algorithm, help out the channel. I appreciate it. Oh, Superior Tech. You ain't got to worry about it, bro. That's why we still do a lot of these chats that are just for everybody. As a perk, we do members-only chats, but I try to do a bunch of these too, where everybody can shoot the shit and I can see all you guys, so I appreciate you, man. Whether you're throwing a coffee or not, that's never needed. I have plenty of coffee, I promise you. Plenty of coffee. Wow, a power bomb! I've never seen this before! Dragon Lee! What an athletic contest! Are they gonna shake hands again after the match? The whole world is waiting in suspense. Two faces who just faced each other 2 weeks ago. And Dragon Lee won clean. And they looked at each other and shook hands in mutual respect. Will they do it again? I don't know why that was necessary. Cedric just tossed this young man on his head. The fact that the referee had to go to his black box, you see how he turned that on to talk to Levesque McMahon? There's no need for this, bro. What are you trying to prove? This motherfucker got dropped on his head. Did you hear what happened to Ricochet? By the way, I break that down, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have an upload for you guys that's already been pre-recorded. I broke down the whole Ricochet thing, show you guys exactly where he got concussed, what happened. But guys, in that match, Ricochet was dropped on his head like 5-6 times. When did wrestling become getting dropped on your fucking head over and over? And you know what? It caught up to Ricochet. Dude's done for several weeks. We hope the best for him. Yeah. Enjoy somebody getting dropped on their head and getting concussions and getting injured. I tell you, man. That's what people want you to do, though, man. They're professionals, BC. It's unnecessary. This is awesome, right? Because you're getting all the fun. I can tell you, they're so excited. Everyone's just sitting down giving a golf clap going, this is awesome. It's not all. You're not going off the wall. Look at the crowd. They're fucking dead. Crowds today are fucking like Walking Dead zombies. They just go through the motions. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. You guys remember people would jump out of their seats going ballistic when something was seriously awesome? This is awesome! They were going ballistic. Now we just do it when you do cool little flips. This is awesome! This is awesome! This guy just got dropped on his fucking neck by Dragon Lee, Cedric. And that's it. Dragon Lee just won again. Now we give our golf clap. Everybody in the crowd. Yeah, wow, what an athletic contest. Dad, you gotta take me to gymnastics more, man. I like this. Is this gonna be at the Olympics? How many times did they get dropped on their fucking head and nobody's gonna remember this match in 3 hours, 2 hours? Get up and shake hands, or what are you gonna do? Have Cedric fucking turn on him, or? Oh, they're not even going to shake hands this time because Cedric is selling the injury. He's probably actually hurt. The guy got dropped on his fucking side of his head. Yeah, Sir Charles, what a match? Question mark? Well, apparently, Sir Charles, it was awesome. It was awesome. Shake hands. Right now, Vince is calling up AAA. He was watching the show as just a fan, right? Paul Levesque is running it all. I was waiting for him to shake hands. You always have them shake hands. Why did they not shake hands, you doofus son-in-law? Oh, Vince basically told me to chill on the shaking of hands. Now, for full transparency, guys, I respect what Dragon Lee and Cedric did in there to a point, right? I mean, those are wild moves, right? Whoa, you're going inside out. You're doing plancha, hurricanrana 520. I get it. Impressive. If it's gymnastics. For over 10 years, I've been seeing the same sequences by every single wrestler off the assembly line. Excuse me if I'm no longer captivated by this. I don't think I ever was. Fuck, man. I just need somebody to go out there, deliver some punches and kicks. If you can captivate me with your character, I care about you more than putting your life on the line and nobody remembering 2 hours later. Fuck the Steelers, fuck the Bengals, and fuck the Browns. Go, Pack. Go, Green Bay Packers. You know. What was that supposed to do? Now, there's a character. There is somebody who's actually badass. And it's no coincidence he doesn't do flips and dives. His name is L.A. Knight. Yeah. This guy's just old school. Not just because he's 41 years old. I don't mean that type of old school. I just mean he's got that mentality, you know? You got to connect in a way where you're not just getting dropped on your head 37 times a match. And what was that match supposed to do? It's the same match we saw 2 weeks ago. Two faces, Cedric versus Dragon Lee. But because they do all the flips and the dives, is this where everybody goes on the social doohickey machine later and says what a great Smackdown it was because of the wrestling action? I don't even know, man. I don't know. So if you're just tuning in, I don't know if I'm going to have enough battery to get through the whole 2 hours. Maybe that'll save all of us. Who knows? But if you're just tuning in, an hour of the show is in the books. You miss nothing, guys. Carlito lost to Bob Lashley. Cedric lost again, face versus face to Dragon Lee, and nothing happened afterwards at all. No storyline, no nothing. They just dropped each other on each other's heads 20 times. So Carlito lost to Bob Lashley. Cedric Alexander lost to a Dragon Lee. We set up a 6-woman tag for later in the night. And Escobar turned on the LWO. And the LWO just formed a few months ago. So, and the turn was weird, guys. You got to see it for yourself. It was real weird. Like, he attacked Ray, and then Ray got up. Ray smacked him. Escobar fell on his ass. Ray started to laugh, picks Escobar up, and then Escobar slams him into the post. It was a weird turn, man. Anyway, that's the first hour of SmackDown, guys. We were told via the dirt sheets it was going to be a really good SmackDown. I tell you. You guys see the Raw ratings? Because I saw an article going, Paul Levesque McMahon is bringing WWE back to the promised land. Or this was like Justin Barrasso for like Sports Illustrated. And he was absolutely blowing so much smoke up Paul Levesque McMahon's ass that all of the fire departments in Stamford, Connecticut had to go to headquarters. That's how much smoke was around Stamford. Barrasso talking about how Paul Levesque McMahon has transformed Monday Night Raw. I'm thinking, Barrasso, Hey, Barrasso, do you understand that the ratings are lower than they've ever been in company history for Monday Night Raw? The last 5 weeks, 1-5. Or 6 weeks, 1-5, 1-4, 1-4, 1-3, 1-5, 1-5. They're averaging a 1-4-6. They've never been that low. So, Barrasso, what are you talking about? Raw's been flipped upside down. Cut the shit, dude. You love, oh, here we go, LA Knight. You love Paul Levesque McMahon, that's fine. But don't start bullshitting in your Sports Illustrated articles, because peeps like BC are going to fucking rock that shit to the truthful core. No, the best is the votes of Wrestle. For some reason, this community, there's a thing called Wrestle. It's just some dude. Nobody even knows what a Wrestle vote is. But he totally got caught, this dipshit. He put up a thing saying they're thinking about putting NXT on a Thursday WrestleMania weekend. And an hour later, WWE released the schedule, and NXT is on the Saturday morning that they're always on. WrestleMania weekend. It was hilarious. Bruh, BC was in a Dunkin' Donuts cracking up. BC was in a Dunkin' Donuts cracking up, bro. Fucking Stunads is what we call that. Me and my fellow Italianos. Chris Cooper, 5-spot. What up, Chris? If I was all of the really good wrestlers, I'd tell Triple H kiss their booties. Probably tell Triple H a lot of things, man. Chris Cooper. Appreciate you, man. Trey, welcome to the unit, bro. Gold team. Trey just got his gold card. Always love seeing that. Let me see that. Trey. Welcome, brother. Trey, let me give you a proper salute, Trey. Welcome to the team, man. My one rule is just always be amplified. Never turn into a bitch boy Braden. You cannot agree with the BC or the unit. That's totally fine. Have your own opinion. Great. That's what we should have. But when we have to talk facts, please don't be a bitch boy Braden, because sometimes people come across the channel, they love it. Oh, BC, you're great, man. I've been waiting for somebody like you to tell it like it is. And then they don't hear what they want to hear. And they're like, fuck this, man, unsubbing. I'm not a fucking airport. I don't need to know your departure. Hit the bricks. You know, bitch boy Bradens, I just don't have time for that. So welcome to the Gold Channel membership team. Just be amplified. I need badass SOBs. Everybody with a gold card needs to be badass. LA Knight, we're gonna let this man speak. Sporting the Hulk Hogan colors. Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I don't know, Knight. I don't know if you ever had him within an inch of that championship. He probably was going to put his foot on that rope after that BTF anyway. Knight is scheduled to take on Waller tonight, guys, just so you know. This isn't supposed to just be a promo. Sarah, I appreciate that. I'm just calling it like it is, man. I'm having fun. I always enjoy watching wrestling. It's more fun watching with you guys, to be honest. Because then I can just take my thoughts and spit them out loud. No, I'm pretty sure everybody says that, LA Knight. Drew, Cesaro, Claudio, Cody. There's always interference with Roman. Nana! Huh? Nana! You could tell he was so, he was so influenced by Stone Cold. You can tell, right? But I don't call it copying. He made it his own, but he is so influenced by Stone Cold. Here comes Grayson Waller. Did you guys see that? Like, everybody's been teasing CM Punk lately, right? Even AEW with the glass window and Jericho telling the Bucks, I got my own locker room. Same thing with that Brooks said. If you got a problem, come to my locker room. You fighting like children on a USA Network talking about best in the world, Shinsuke GTS. Grayson Waller recently used a line from the Pipe Bomb in Vegas and said, even on commentary, nobody can touch me. CM Punk liked it. That's the first time Punk has responded to teases or anything to do with him. CM Punk liked it and sent an emoji or something like that. So, interesting, man. Grayson Waller was able to get Phil Brooks to respond.
Well, how about we do a little impromptu Grayson Waller thing? Because I have a question that I need an answer for. Do you really think that you belong in the ring with Roman Reigns?
Trey, 5-spot coffee. Thanks, guys. I cannot comment until the 4 weeks are up. Thanks again, guys. First super chat ever from Trey. Trey, you're gold status, so that's above and beyond any normal comment anyway, Trey. So I appreciate you, man.
Actually, I got a question for everybody. The Grayson Waller effect.
And Trey, we do a lot of members-only chats, so you'll be front and center for sure. So good to have you as a part of the unit, bro.
This guy, he got dropped by a Sony movie star, Crown Jewel, right? And he's out here asking if I belong in the ring with Roman Reigns. Huh? I see you got your little $5 haircut here. You're ready to take your school pictures, and good for you.
Oh, that's funny. He told Waller, I see you got your $5 haircut, so you're ready to take your school pictures. Ha ha! That was funny. Oh, no, I was talking over the last line. I think that was funny, too.
You got yourself in a lot of hot water right now because you got a match with me. How'd you do that? Because you wanted to go ahead and play around on the internet. I guess you can take the boy out of his mother's basement, but you can't take the mother's basement out of the boy.
He said you could take the boy out of the mother's basement, but you can't take the mother's basement out of the boy. LA Knight's on fire tonight, man. The confidence is there. Everybody saying L.A. Knight, yeah. And he drops Waller. Waller over the top rope. I feel a commercial break coming on soon. Finally, something I care about on this show. See, I just need a character we can gravitate to, captivated by. L.A. Knight, yeah. Man, see, if for you younger fans, we used to have characters in the Attitude Era. This is what we grew up with. Everybody that came out, well, most people, even Al Snow, who walked around with a fucking head. I don't care if it was Savio Vega, like they were involved in shit that you cared about. All right, so when we come back from commercial break, we're gonna get Grayson Waller versus L.A. Knight. Are you going to promote Chicago, man? I don't know. CM Punk? Is it possible? Some people think he's behind the devil mask in AEW. The problem with that, again, guys, is it's not a work. Like, we know for a fact that all that drama was real. I mean, Tony Khan admitted that there was a lot that was lost because of that financially and deals that they had in place. That's how we know all that was real. So even if you brought Punk back to AEW, that's not going to fix the locker room, and you're just going to divide it more, and he just doesn't fit there. He needs more structure, and it just doesn't work. And WWE is the structure. If he's going to come back, I got to be as honest as imaginable. WWE is a better place for him. And at this point, there's more interesting matches for the end of his career that WWE can tailor suit for him. It's tailor-made for him. Seth Rollins versus Punk, LA Knight versus Punk. Matches like that. You could even do the Kevin Owens and CM Punk, the Roman Reigns and Punk. You can slow it down, tell more of a story. It's more suited to this audience. So I don't understand why people would even want Punk back in AEW. It doesn't work. Nobody's happy with it. I just don't understand it. Personally, I say bring him back. Chicago, Illinois. Let him have one more good run. Everybody has to know it's all business. You don't have to get along with everybody, but we're not going to have any horse shit. No games. No BS. Book everybody solid. No harm, no foul, man. Let everybody make a lot of money. Let's rock. Cy Richards, welcome to the gold team. Another gold card was obtained tonight live. Cy Richards with a gold card now. Cy, I got to give you a proper salute. Hold on. Salute, Cy. I appreciate the channel membership. The gold card is in your possession. I only have one rule. Please never turn into a bitch boy Braden. You gotta always be amplified. Even if you don't agree, that's totally fine. But no crying about it, please. I've had this channel over 6 years. You'd be amazed how many people cry when they don't hear what they want to hear. I love BC until he says what we don't want to hear. I love BC, but he sounds too negative lately. No, that's called truthful. Salute, Cy. Great to have another channel member, especially when we do the channel member super chats and the channel member live stream chats and the super live streams where it's just channel members. So basically everything is a super chat without any coffee needing to be thrown. It's just for you guys. Brandon, exactly right, brother. But you know what I mean? Brandon knows, my amplified unit knows, we're completely honest. Guys, if the ratings were off the charts, I'd shut the fuck is what I would do. I'd be like, all right, it's just me. I'm old school, and this works. Everyone's loving it, and I'm just wrong. I'm just wrong. I have no problem taking L's ever. I learn when I take L's. Every time I say a show is fucking horrendous, what happens, guys? The ratings back it up. For the last fucking month or two up front, I've been saying Raw's been exceptionally bad. What's happened? The ratings are showing you they've never been that low, ever. 16, 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 15. They've never been this low. With football, without football, doesn't matter. They've never been this low. Nothing's making sense. Somehow, even worse than Vincent Kennedy. I didn't think that was possible, because Kennedy's Raws were pathetically bad. It's time. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. LA Knight's got Grayson Waller on the defense right now. That springboard, shoulder to the chest. Grayson Waller kicks out 2 1/10. I appreciate that, James. I probably have been, and that's totally fine. But when I review shows, nobody has to take my reviews as gospel, and you can have different opinions. That's totally fine. But nobody can argue that the facts are always, they always come out in the laundry, right? When the ratings come out, everything BC said is what the majority of the crowds and the audiences were thinking. You know, I miss the days where no, the ratings were so freaking high, and we knew that ahead of time because we were all raving about the show, how good it was. Waller's now on the offense, giving LA Knight Das boots. That's my favorite official in the industry. Her name is Jessica Carr. She's my favorite referee. She's just so badass. She doesn't try to hijack the show or be the center of attention. She's just kind of there. We need more referees to be that way. All Elite Wrestling! Baseball slide by LA Knight. Corey Graves. Grayson Waller is freaking face first looking at Calvin Owens with his little tie. Jason Fowler. Thank you, Jason, in the chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, Superior Tech. That's when everybody was truly having fun and there was energy and you could throw around beach balls and people cared. Now nobody's got energy. They yell, "This is awesome," while sitting on their ass giving a golf clap. Yeah, that's truly awesome. We've taken the word awesome and we've absolutely just made it meaningless. Awesome is just as meaningful and prestigious as the word decent. You might as well say, "This is decent. This is decent." That was a very nice clothesline, by the way, by from Waller. Waller fucking sliding from the inside of the ring to the out. Just fucking devastating shot to LA Knight to take us into commercial break. Oh, Adam, that's not even close, bro. That's not even, yeah, Jessica Carr would, Aubrey Edwards isn't even in the same league as, Aubrey Edwards isn't in the same league as Jessica Carr. Not even close. Aubrey just makes herself center of attention. Her antics are just like all the AEW officials. They're just so over dramatic and they just emphasize everything to a nauseating degree. Everything is over embellished. Johnny Thunder, that would be in the Attitude Era, that type of chant. What up, D. Wayne Piazza? Nelly Nell. Jason's up in here. Mikey Mikes, Chris Cooper, Nasir. Sir Charles and Eric Lena with those gold cards up on my screen. Those gold cards are extra gold tonight on my screen. I don't know why. I'm liking it. Pure gold. Oh, my bad. Am I supposed to be... Oh, what am I watching? Oh, yeah. No, we're in commercial, guy. What the fuck is this? What in the world? Masked Singer. What the fuck? These people are on stage in these giant fucking animal costumes, and they're supposed to be celebrities underneath the mask. How stupid of a concept is that? Paul Levesque McMahon must be booking that. That was so dumb. Big Nang, 10-month membership. 10 months. I think we've had memberships for 10 months, right? Big Nang says, I'd rather take the short-lived struggle and adversity era over the mutual respect handshaking era. I don't want any of this Paul Levesque shit right now. Let's just go to good guy, bad guy, captivating characters, and interesting storylines era. I don't care how long that is. But Big Nang, I do agree, though, man. Struggle and adversity over the mutual respect. I can't do this handshake shit anymore. Because that means we're getting more face versus faces and weird heel versus heel matches. By the way, Big Nang, 10 months, man. That means from basically down from day one-ish. And Big Nang, by the way, you're getting your Miz. Wasn't it you that wanted Miz versus Gunther? You're getting it, man. So congrats. See what I mean? I don't player hate. When my unit gets what they want professional wrestling-wise, I'm happy for them. May not be what I want, but I'm still happy for them. Adam, I gotta go Michigan, man. I even if they're just horrendous, I always go Michigan. So that's for many reasons. I'm biased to Michigan. So I'm probably not the best person to ask for that. I'm always gonna choose Michigan, unless Notre Dame is in on this. Then we have a little bit of conflict of interest. Jason Fowler, I appreciate that, man. I don't think they would want to work with me because I'm so truthful. And I don't know if I could work with, like, people, any McMahon. Shane, I could. Vincent Kennedy, Paul Levesque McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon, I just know our personality, we just wouldn't click. And just like many people, I'd probably be out in a few days, tops. Because there'd be a lot of yelling, right? I'd have to literally be honest with them. And I don't know if they can handle that. I don't know if anybody truly is this honest with them. And I just don't think it would work. For All Elite Wrestling, man, maybe. You know? I would love to turn that place around and fucking start kicking some ass. Not saying that's what's happening, guys. I'm saying, like, things like that, I can work with certain people, but I would have to have power. I would have to have control. I can't just be an employee who's going to help. You have to trust me. You have to trust that I have ideas, that I've been doing creative writing for over 15 years now, because I have. But it's all about who you would gel with, guys. It's not as easy as just going and being creative for something. You got to know that you could work within the confines of the people you're working with. And with the WWE, for instance, that is not easy to do. A lot of people in the wrestling business, they don't want to relinquish power. They want to micromanage. They feel that they're always going to be better idea-wise than you. They don't want to deal in facts, right? The facts will always tell you what's working and what's not. This has been back and forth. Nothing riveting. Grayson Waller doesn't captivate me yet. I'm hoping that changes because he's really good on the microphone and he's a decent wrestler. But when he's wrestling, man, I'm just seeing an average guy in there. So I really hope that this changes. The crowd as well is just... The crowd is pretty flat right now. Everybody is just sitting, not even golf claps. There's times where they pick it up because LA Knight is a big deal and they're behind LA Knight. But for now, Grayson Waller doesn't captivate me yet. He's one of those dudes where I really hope that changes. Because he's doing everything right, I feel. He's talking all that shit. He's in character 24/7, which is what draws me to people like MJF. Bray Wyatt, you know, they're always in character. The top two, right? Bray Wyatt, MJF, those are the top two, man. There it is, BTF, and guess what? Or BFT. Sounds like a cheeseburger. BFT and Grayson Waller just lost again. Now, Waller's losing a lot, just like his tag team partner, Austin Theory. So it looks like they're just playing the role of Miz, the same role Miz has played for 20 years. Be funny, talk a lot of shit, be that annoying, obnoxious heel, and then get beat every show. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to help me really get into Grayson Waller. William F., 3-month membership. Maybe someday do one of your shows again where you do a hypothetical WWE show to show your creativity. William F., are you talking about the amplified bookings? Because before pay-per-views, I would always do an amplified booking. I would actually book the pay-per-view before the actual pay-per-view. And we had to stop doing that because a lot of you guys and myself, BC, we were getting upset because our booking was 1 billion times better than what actually is produced on the weekend. The pay-per-views were so flat. And everything I booked was in the confines of the resources and the talent that they had. I was not moving mountains at all. It was just so much better than what was actually produced. So we actually had to stop doing those bookings. What the fuck are we doing? Are we just having a laugh here? Or we're doing the Grayson face? Oh, we're replaying Kevin Owens like punching both Theory and Waller last week. And now they're showing a Waller face like when he's dazed and confused and all like beat up. And now they're drawing smiley faces on them. So glad this is Paul Levesque McMahon's era. This wrestling is so much better. Why didn't this happen earlier? We're drawing faces on the wrestlers. Oh, this is so fun. We're drawing smiley faces and missing teeth. Oh, it's great. This is freaking great. William F. Yeah, maybe we should do more of that, but the problem is until this product gets better, we're just going to do wishful thinking, right? It would just be upsetting because we're so much better creatively. I don't know, man. Up next, we're going to relive Solo Sikoa beating up John Cena from last Saturday's Crown Jewel. So we're an hour and a half into this show. I don't know, guys. This isn't anything that you would have to watch on a Friday night. What do you guys think about this show, man? Be honest. If you're loving it, is it a show you'd go back and watch again so far, or some of the clips, or is this show riveting? Are you glad you spent your Friday night watching 2 hours in prime time of SmackDown? Like, give me your thought, man. Brad says I just don't like it. William F says I'm already bored. Hopefully BC's helping that a little bit, William F. Hopefully I'm making this a little more entertaining for you guys. Mikal says it's just trash. Brad is asking where the bloodline is. Good luck. Roman doesn't show up to work. Dwayne says decent show. Leon says it's mid. Lone Revolver says just LA Knight segment. Country Steph says Paul's kids is helping him book the tonight's SmackDown. It seems that way with the crayons over the faces. Alice Spratt says it just sucks. So far it's boring, says Daniel. Dante Jaron says, am I missing anything? You're not missing anything, Dante Jaron, honestly, man. I mean, I'm being as honest. I would tell you if there's one segment to go back and watch. So far, there's nothing that I would make you waste your time on. Jerry Lewis says, I'm not even watching it. Johnny Thunder says, I'd rather listen to 2 hours of your VKM and doofus son-in-law promos. That would be more entertaining. Chris says, all I can say is yikes. Nelly Nell says the bloodline is stale now. Unfortunately, Nelly Nell, it's worse than stale. It's non-existent. I can't even tell you what the storyline is, guys. Nelly Nell brings up a good point. I can't even tell you what the bloodline story is. I know it was Jimmy's trying to get back in the good side, but he's basically there now. He's the comedy guy for Roman. That's all I can tell you. I don't know any storyline. They beat LA Knight. They rushed it. They fed LA Knight to Roman. Roman's back sipping a martini and a margarita on his island. Jimmy, I don't even know. There is no bloodline storyline. It's done, guys. It's not stale. It's non-existent. Dwayne Piazza says, BC, this show is putting me to sleep. Shell Bell Marshall says, I'm having more fun shopping online than watching SmackDown. Oh, man, too funny. You guys are the best. Yeah, William F., man, the way that Cena put over Solo. Now the deal is getting everybody to care about Solo more, right? That's the next step. So how you book Solo, man, you got to be very, very careful. And I cannot trust Levesque McMahon with this job. So it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping for the best, though, because what Cena did for Solo, that was wild. I mean, Cena didn't just put this guy over. He said, listen, you're going to annihilate me, and I'm going to ride off into the sunset. I'm not saying you won't see him back. He'll wrestle again in the future, several times, I believe. But for the foreseeable future, he's gone. And for him to do that for Solo, that was wild, man. I tell you this, I have a newfound respect for Jonathan Cena that I didn't have before. For sure. Reggie Wolfpack, LA Knight did beat Grayson Waller, a BFT cheeseburger. I can't help but think BFT, like it's a burger, you know, like a local Burger King. I'll take the BFT. No, I didn't say the BLT. I said the BFT. Curtis Angle. What makes you think you can beat me in this ring? I have ruthless aggression. You got to give it to Kurt Angle in this match. Angle really put over Cena big time. John Cena was a nobody then, dude. And then The Undertaker. But man, this was all the debut, wasn't it? They fucking anointed this dude the chosen one, dude. John Cena was the guy for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. This dude had the nod of approval by everybody that night. That was wild. Alicia, William Piledriver, Osaway, James Porsley, what up? Welcome in. Flip. Just trying to see the chat, man. I don't know why that's going in and out, but what up, everyone? We're just in a video package, guys. You're not missing anything. That's why I'm saying what up to my unit. They're just showing Solo taking out Cena. If you haven't seen Crown Jewel, you might want to actually see. I mean, Cena literally put Solo over big time, man. I think they already showed most of it, but that was pretty big. I don't see that often. Oh, I'm wrapped up in my own fucking cords here. There we go. There we go. That's better. And then he rides off into the sunset. You know, The Undertaker's retirement was the perfect one because he was literally riding, what was that, AJ Styles? And he literally got on his motorcycle and he rode off down that long dirt road at night. I think that ended WrestleMania a couple years ago. A few years ago. Oh boy! Now we're going back to Kevin Owens' punch to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. We're still doing more smiley faces. Are we doing this again? Seriously? So here we are 10 minutes later, guys, and we're still drawing faces. This is live happening right now on SmackDown. They're drawing faces on Grayson and Austin's. They're drawing like Kevin Owens is like making fun of them with a teleprompter. All right, so here comes Theory and Grayson Waller. They're pissed off. They pushed Kevin Owens. Grayson is pouring water over Owens' head. And now Owens is taking out Theory and Grayson. It took a minute because he got back on headset after he had water poured on him. And he said, I can take the shove, I can take the water bottle, but how dare he throw the empty water bottle at you, Kevin Patrick? He takes out Theory and he drops a stunner on Grayson Waller. Theory retrieves Waller and they're running away or backing away. And some of the crowd, some people are cheering it. Yeah, cheering the face, Kevin Owens. Yay, you took out the heels. And now we're seeing a commercial for Survivor Series. What the fuck was that about? How is this booking any different than Vince McMahon, guys? Stop it. The fuck are we watching? I just watched 10 minutes of a teleprompter smiley faces. Then I just saw water being dumped on his head, and then the face takes care of the heels, and 6 people clap. We go to a fucking Survivor Series commercial, and now Damage CTRL is coming out. Fuck am I watching on my Friday night? My goodness, this is a billion-dollar conglomerate company. This is the best creative they have. This is what the most of the community is putting on a pedestal. Paul Levesque McMahon, this is what's amazing? And you wonder why the ratings are the worst they've ever been in company history under Paul Levesque McMahon? What are you wondering about? This show fucking sucks. Main event. This is the main event. All 6 of these ladies are the main event. And then the show is over. What the fuck are we doing? I'm glad I'm doing it live with you guys right now, covering this show, and I didn't have to do notes for 2 hours, and then have to cut the review, and then edit that thing, and put it out to you guys tomorrow morning. I'm glad we can rip the Band-Aid off, at least find it as entertaining as possible, because we get to watch it together, and then we ain't got to worry about it afterwards. Alice, I'm pretty sure that's true, man. Tell you that much. Iman, how you booking it? Iman Perry. It's always possible, man. I don't see why it would be done tonight, to be honest. Not with this type of crowd, not right now. I would not have Jade Cargill show up tonight. but it's always possible. But if so, how do you book her? How do you have her come out? Yeah, William says, I think they turn on Bayley. If not a turn, there's definitely going to be more like dissension within the ranks. You know, Bayley is obviously going to be the odd one out somehow after tonight. So whether it's a full turn or not, definitely something's going to happen with Bayley and Damage Control. Either they're going to tease it or just go all the way with it. At this point, Bayley just needs anything right now. Bayley is just, again, you guys will, if you haven't seen it yet, I put up 3 uploads yesterday. One of them has to do with Bayley. And you're going to be mind-boggled by the numbers that I give you. And just the discussion that we had about Bayley. So make sure you check it out. Iman says Jade comes out after they're losing to Damage Control. But does she take anybody out? She's got to be a heel, right? You think they bring out Jade as a face? Man, that's not her. Especially if they're parading Bianca as a face. Charlie supposedly is still a face. Asuka should have been a heel, but they're parading her as a face. I don't think that Jade can be a face, obviously. So she'd be more of a heel. Her character is more heel-ish. Yeah, William F., I totally agree. She would have to be a heel, but so I don't know who she would possibly attack. Start something with Asuka, Bianca, or Charlie from the jump, and then you promote it real quick for Survivor Series? I mean, I guess that's something. RS, possibly, but I mean, all 3 years of a title reign, 3 years plus. Is Solo really the guy to take? I mean, that is a gamble and a half. Who was that? Hold on. Where was that? RS. That's a gamble and a half. You better, like Cena took a massive gamble at WrestleMania, right? The company said, please do us this favor. We have to get Austin Theory over. Nothing is working. If he beats you, that'll be it. And Cena said in that promo, I don't believe it. Cena said, listen, they pipe in boos for a reason because they don't believe in you. And he knew it, and he still did it for the company. And Cena was right all along. Austin Theory just doesn't connect. And he wasted a WrestleMania loss. I mean, you got to really know that Solo's the guy. Jimmy says to LA Knight, I believe. Backstage, hold on. What do you say, Rolaids? So they made a... Did I keep calling him Nick Patrick. That was an old referee. What is this guy's name? Kevin Patrick. Did he just say that next week it's going to get juicy? LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso next week. And I'm pretty sure that Patrick just said it's going to be juicy. Or maybe Usi? And then Solo Sikoa returns. So there's no bloodline on tonight's show. So when I said it's not just stale, it's non-existent. Guys, the bloodline, non-existent tonight. Not even on the show, none of them. Jimmy just said he'll be taking on LA Knight next week. Nasir Alexander, 2-spot coffee, super chat. Bayley has more cheeks than wins. Well, I'm kind of thankful for that, though. If you're talking about the other, yeah. Bayley got a lot of that. In fact, where is Bayley? Bayley, turn for the hard cam, will you? No. No, Bayley's been graced with a... Bayley's been graced with fine assets. All of Damage Controller are the beautiful ladies, man. For sure. Nasir Alexander. Appreciate it, brother. 5-spot coffee. Big Nang BC. Teddy Long booked better tag team schmaz matches than whatever Schnoz McGee's been booking. Hold up for just a minute, players. Teddy Long. Holla, holla, holla. I got an impromptu tag match, player. The Undertaker and Kane. Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon. Man, I would Big Nang. Salute, brother. I appreciate the coffee, but what I wouldn't do to have Teddy Long back sometimes, man. I would take some of those nonsensical schmaz tag matches just to have Teddy Long back. At least he made it fun. Oh, no. Charlie Flair's out there, man. Pyro galore. Patting little babies on the head and shaking hands with everybody. This is not Charlie. It's only a matter of time, man. WrestleMania 40, Philly. She's going to tie her father's record, right? Is it 15 or 16 coming up? Where is she at? 14 or 15? Well, she's getting another one by 40 in Philly. Trust me. Yeah, Iman. Against The Undertaker, player. Everything. I always remember that quote more than anything. The Undertaker, player. Too funny. She's at 14 now. Okay. Yeah, so 15. I'm surprised they ain't doing 16 at Mania. You never know. They could hot potato it real quick, and by Mania, she gets the 16th. Guys, no lie. I'm not even. I looked at the clock when they started this main event. When at least like Damage Control first started coming out, and they went to the first commercial. It was 9:38 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, it is 9:47 right now. Nearly 10 minutes have just gone by, and we have had nothing happened. Nothing. We finally have all 6 ladies in the ring. That was hilarious, bro. It's 9:47. So basically 10 minutes of just like a commercial, maybe 2 commercials. All 6 ladies taking this long to come out. And we finally have the match going with 10 minutes left in the show, because the show usually ends a couple minutes before 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not saying these ladies have to go 20 minutes, but man, they just like pissed 10 minutes away. Because for this company, it's lazy. They don't want to book that 10 minutes. They don't know how to fill that 10 minutes, so let's just waste it. The faces just cleared the heels, and we're going to another commercial break, guys. We will not come back till about maybe 9:50. Oh, man. And you know what we see in the community, too? It's hopeful, right? It's wishful thinking, right? Everybody truly believed that alls we needed to make WWE great again is Levesque McMahon to take over, right? And I think people truly believe that for some reason. Clearly, they don't listen to BC. Because if they did, they wouldn't be shocked at this horrendous television. But because they want to believe it so badly, they've convinced themselves that these shows are actually different and better. Like tonight's show was good. Because they really want to believe that because Vince is gone for the most part, and Paul Levesque McMahon is in control for the most part of everything. Now we know that for a fact, even though BC knew it. They truly want to believe that this is like really better. Or they say something stupid like, BC, you got to give it time, man. It takes a long time to undo everything that Vince did. You guys ever hear that cute one? It's going to take a while, BC, a year, maybe 2 years, BC. What are you fucking talking about? It takes 1 minute to create pro wrestling television out of thin blue air. It takes 1 minute. You don't have to undo shit. You just absolutely flip the formula upside down. You absolutely create finally, and you build up characters, and you build storylines. It has been months. We have no storylines. Nothing that's captivating anyway. Nothing that you actually care about, or you have to think deeply. What is the storyline right now? Oh yeah, Escobar just turned on Ray Ray. I'll tell you, you know, there's a little bias. It's my channel, but I'm going to tell you guys why I love this channel. May I do that? I've never done this before. I love this channel, and the reason I do this is because I'm so damn truthful. I put my opinions to the side. For instance, I like Jinder Mahal. You don't hear me say that often because I know you don't want to hear about Jinder Mahal, because I know Jinder Mahal does not connect with most of the audience. And justified. I get it. I put my opinions, I put my favorites to the side. But facts are facts. I love what I do here on this channel because I spit the truth. I don't bullshit. I'm not trying to get employed with anybody. I'm not trying to do any type of mixing it up with other people for content. There's nothing. There's nothing. I literally watch the show and I give my honest, amplified thoughts. Facts. I don't do it for work anywhere, collaborations, nothing. I know what I see. I know how this could and should be better. Appreciate that, Brandon. This community, man, the second the report came out that H is in full control, little do these idiots know, he has been in the majority of control. But they needed dirt sheets to tell them that, and then they started to honestly believe that Paul is the savior. So no matter if the show is good or bad, we're going to say it was good because it's Paul. Nope. BC's going to tell you when this show is good when it's good. Then you're going to get Mr. Positivity showing up. The people that claim that everything is good and they don't want to hear the negatives, or they say that people like BC were too harsh, those are the worst people for the community. They're the worst because they allow WWE and other companies and shows to be this horribly bad because their standards are so horribly low. No. Those people are absolutely diseases to the community. Nope. Not happening. The absolute worst. When you tell the truth about these shows and to these companies, you can get real change. We've seen it in the past. These companies have been forced to change when we all tell them what is so tragically wrong, what is so bad. I don't know if I'm supposed to call this match or what. It's 6 ladies. I don't even know what's happening. Bianca's taking out Bayley. Bianca just took out Kyrie. Kyrie takes out Charlie. I don't know what's going on. That was horrible. Charlotte did not want to sell for Kyrie. Kyrie tried to throw Charlotte into the steel steps, clearly. That's where she was trying to... Charlie did not want to go into the steel steps. So she taps her elbow into it, making Kyrie look stupid. Kyrie had to do a double take look back. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, I was throwing you into the steps. Like, I feel so bad for Kyrie, man. Nia used to always do that to Kyrie. I don't know what it is, but they do. They don't want to sell for Kyrie. Sure, Charlie hates selling anyway. Charlie Flair can't stand the fucking sell, especially if you're really smaller than her. She wants to make you look like an idiot. Fucking A, dude. If you feel the momentum going into the step, go into the steps, bro. Don't make Kyrie look like an idiot because it's a clear botch and it looks stupid. There! Thank goodness! Asuka just took out Bianca Belair. Don't hit Kyrie, hug it out! Yeah! The Kabuki Warriors! You remember their tag team? Oh shit! All the Japanese ladies are hugging it out. Are they gonna turn on Bayley or are they gonna all hug it out? I think they're gonna turn on Bayley, maybe. No, they hugged it out with Bayley. Super Charlie is taking out all the Japanese women. The bell just rang because all of the heels are taking out Charles. What the hell ever happened to Dakota Kai? Is she taken out? I know she's got a leg injury, but still, what the fuck is Shotzi doing? Will you stop? Shotzi couldn't even get her jacket off. She was going negative 6 miles an hour down the ramp. And she's going to take out all the Japanese ladies? Maybe this is where Jade shows up, Iman Perry. Ooh, Rose plant by Bayley. No, looks like they're not going to turn on Bayley. They're working pretty cohesively right now. Over the moonsault by Io. Nailed the over the moonsault on Charlie. How fitting. That's how it's done, Charles. Bianca, Super Bianca's back on her feet, taking everybody out. The heels are able to overcome Bianca. Nice spinning backhand by Kari. Oh, this is my favorite. The elbow, the Macho Man elbow. Nobody does it better in wrestling today, this elbow, than Kyrie. Watch the height, watch the form, watch this elbow. It's beautiful. Watch this shit. Hit it, girl. Boom! The insane elbow is what they call it. Man, it's the macho elbow. Kyrie is flawless with that elbow. Now, see, I'm biased here, guys. You know it, because these are all my... you know how much I love Io. You know how high I am on Asuka. You know I've always had praise for Kari. And Bayley, I just think the world of if they just booked her better. She's a really incredible heel. And Dakota Kai, I've always had good work. I mean, that's... If you just dedicate... Is this a new faction? Is this what we're seeing? I mean, or is just Damage Control negative 2.0 and they're just going to book them the same way? You guys remember a while back, I did a report that said that Bayley wanted 2 more members of Damage Control. A lot of you guys said, no, they can't even book the 3 they have right now correctly. But Bayley said, I want 2 more. Guys, they just got 2 more, theoretically. Kyrie and Asuka. But again, this works if you're going to book them dominantly. We just did a video yesterday and upload about how Bayley's booking is absolutely... it's as shitty as imaginable. Like, the stats were really, like, mind-boggling when I was going over them while recording. So if you're going to book them all correctly, man, Io is doing fine with her title reign. As a group, people just want them to split up. So this is either going to help them or it's going to just drag them even more further down like an anchor to a ship. But yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if that's a... we'll see. That was easily the best part of the night for sure. So looking back at this 2 hours, Grayson in theory had faces drawn on him for 10 minutes. And then Owen just took him out. Carlito just lost to Bob Lashley. Cedric Alexander took another loss against Dragon Lee. Am I missing another match? Maybe there was another match. I don't know. Escobar turned on Ray Ray. That was a weird turn. And then Damage CTRL just got bigger. This was the best part of the night, though, for sure. The ending. So at least something happened tonight that was interesting. So I'm taking that. See? I'm not always negative. I'm taking that, and I'm hopeful that maybe this leads to something, man. That's all I can say. I'm hoping, guys. Guys, I'm gonna let you go, man. My battery's low, and we've been live for $1.50. I was 9 minutes late. I appreciate you guys big time, man. The hundreds that were live and the thousands that'll catch us over the next couple of days. I appreciate you guys big time. Hopefully, if the show did not entertain you, hopefully at least BC entertained you. Big Nang with that coffee. Did I get this? Schnoz McGee purposely booked SmackDown horrible so we didn't shit on Raw too much. Big Nang, why would I not doubt that from Schnoz? Appreciate it, brother. Nasir Alexander, 2-Spot Coffee. Wait, Logan is already missing shows. But Nasir, I will say this. Logan did say maybe I have to be around more now that I'm champion. So I got to see what Logan Paul's schedule is going to be like. Because it does sound like he does want to show up more. So we'll see for sure. I appreciate it, guys. All right, we'll do this again. I might have an upload tomorrow. I have a pre. I recorded some stuff early this morning. Or was that late last night? I forgot when I recorded it. But I have some stuff for you. I would love to get out in it. Like to get out in a separate upload. Maybe that'll be tomorrow, even though we already did SmackDown. There could still be something tomorrow. Let's get that over 200 on the ups. We're really close, man. I see that. Salute, guys. We'll do this again. Until next time, and there will be that next time. Top guys, we're out. BC saying check you. Peace. Check you guys.